Yo, what's going on, Dragon Ballers? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I've got a case of these premium packs for Vermilion Bloodline, and today on the channel, I wanted to open them. So, last set for set 10, I ended up getting absolutely zero sealed product, and I ended up getting the master set just from a few places on TCG Player, because, I don't know, I wanted to try it that time around. I didn't have a locals to go to, I had just moved. So I wanted to just get the master set, basically get everything I wanted, which actually ended up working out really well because I want like a lot of the SPRs, a lot of the SRs, a lot of the foils, and getting those like that, it just worked out really well to get the master set. I'm doing the same thing actually for set 11, but I did want to get a little bit of sealed product and try opening it here on the channel for you guys. I haven't done a ton of openings on the channel here. I've done one box opening a long time ago, and I never really did that again. But I did do a few mail day openings, which I think are pretty fun. So I wanted to open up some of these cards here, basically showcase what we're pulling. I know a lot of people don't have a local to go to right now. I know a lot of people like watching the opening content because of that, and I thought it'd be cool to show with you guys what I got here. If you guys like videos like this, let me in the comments below. I'll do more. If you guys hate it, absolutely just never want to see it again, let me know that too in the comments, and we'll end up going with that. But I think let's do a little bit of discussion as we're pulling some cards. Dark Broly, I'm really excited to play this deck. I mean, it's just so unique, like the zero combo power for 30k. I think it's a really cool thing there. I think we'll go through the commons and the non-foils like relatively quickly, and then when we get to like maybe some SRs and some foils, we'll talk about it a little bit more. So we've got an SR Baby Resolute Avenger here. Obviously this is meant to be played with the Garlic deck. I don't know, I've talked about it a few times. I do think the Garlic deck is a little bit underwhelming. It might be the most underwhelming deck from the set, to be completely honest with you guys. I don't know, like the black stuff, talking about like SS4 Goku and SS4 Gohan, it does seem like it pales like next to like Vegex in terms of like just like a mono black deck. Oh, that's really nice. I'm excited for Majin Vegeta. I do think that like Dark Broly is kind of like in a class of its own when it comes to like a mono black deck, but like when you compare SS4 Goku and SS4 Gohan to Vegex rather, I think it really just falls short. But even when you talk about that, I think Garlic Jr. is probably the most lackluster deck from the set. I don't know, let me know in the comments below. Again, you think I'm wrong, let me know, correct me, show me the ways of the Garlic that I clearly just don't know about yet. So from that first premium pack, we did get the one SR, pretty nice. Of course, we're chasing some secret rares. I think all the secret rares from the set are really good. I think SS4 Broly is really good. I think okay, maybe I should correct myself. I think that SS4 Broly and Baby Hatch are really good. The Vegito Unison, I actually don't think that one is very good. I think it's neat in some decks like Android 21, Good 21 for example. And then just talking about this promo really quick, I don't think this promo is all that great. You have to basically KO one of your 20k red battle cards to play him. You get a marker on one of your Unisons, and it's a 19k crit. That's pretty cool, but like, I don't know, getting rid of a 20k, at least in the Gogeta archetype, is not that great because the only 20ks you have are maybe Topo, but then you have like the Technique Unchained Goku and Vegeta. And why would you want to sacrifice those, right? Those are actually some pretty good cards. Oh, we got an SPR. Excellent. Very nice. So, yeah, oh, that's funny, actually. In the same pack, we got the Garlic Foil Leader and the Garlic SPR. Now, even though I'm not super looking forward to the Garlic deck, I do like to build fun rogue decks, just decks to play at locals, you know, when I'm not, like, trying to be a super tryhard. So, having the SPR is definitely solid. Having the Foil Leader is very nice. Although, I suppose I will have some duplicates when I do get my master set, but that's okay. Maybe we'll do some giveaways on the channel with some cards. I've been doing the bulk giveaways, and you guys have seemed to be liking that a lot. And it's really cool because, you know, there's cards that I don't need, and as long as I can get them in the hands of players that need them / want them, I think it's pretty much a win-win for everybody that enters the giveaway. It's pretty cool there. But we do got a foil Toa. I am pretty excited for playing Dark Broly as well. So with that, I'm pretty happy to get the Toa there. So again, we're looking for secret rares, looking for SPRs, some collectible stuff maybe. Ooh, a foil Goten, that's pretty sick. And then we have the Majin Buu Royal Absorption. I did just post my Majin Vegeta deck profile on the channel. If you haven't seen that, definitely do go check it out. But man, I love the fact that they go with like you know, stuff from Dragon Ball Heroes, like stuff that's obviously not really considered canon in Dragon Ball, you know, mythos, but it's just such a cool looking character. Like this Buu looks like such a badass. It's so cool. So we got the Vegeta Ready Rumble there. I think that's actually a really great card. And then another foil for the Majin Vegeta deck. Very nice. Very happy to see that. I played in my Majin Vegeta deck. I play as a 2 of because really cool play. You can like put it to the bottom of your deck with the Great Saiyaman super combo. So with that being like a play you can make in the deck, it works out pretty well. You don't really want to play him for 3. That's the thing there. It's like you don't want to play him for 3, so you want to put him at the bottom of your deck. Use the Awakened Leader's Activate main to really get him into play. That's how you want to be doing that. So going through the commons here, again, the Vegeta Unchained with the Goku Unchained, that's how you're going to basically be able to get this guy into play. But again, I really don't think this card is like all that great. Maybe there'll be some red archetype in the future that like spams 20k battle cards. Like even maybe Skillus could play it, because in Skillus you can play Trading Buddy Krillin, put out a red 20k vanilla, and do this that way. But I don't know, I don't think it's gonna be that great. What I actually might do with this card is I might actually start using it as my signed card for the Patreon. What I do is, like, if you sign up for the Patreon with a $5 tier or above to support the channel, what I usually do is I actually custom make pins. I think if you guys have been on the channel long enough, you've probably seen a few of those, or if you join the Patreon, obviously you know what I'm talking about. But I think what I'll do with these cards is actually send them out as the signed card, because the artwork is actually incredible. I mean, it's a full art for the most part. It's really nice foiling. I just don't think the card is all that great, but I think it would actually make a very cool collectible. So if you guys want to check out the Patreon, it's in the description. And if you want to buy any of the cards in the video, it does help out the channel quite a bit if you decide to use my TCG player link in the description. Really happy to pull the SS Bardock, the Tenacious. I think this is a card that'll be great in the future. Maybe not so much anytime soon, because I think it's a really good card, but it's 25k, so it doesn't work too well in Dark Broly. And Overwhelm 6 is still somewhat difficult to get to. Like, the closest leader gets that easily is Vegex, but you don't want to constantly overwhelm with Vegex, so that's not that great. Then we have another foil Garlic card and another SPR. Absolutely beautiful. Prince of Destruction, Prideful Warrior. This is, man, it's gotta be one of the best SPRs I've ever printed in this game, man. This thing looks so amazing. So we have a Broly 1-drop. We have the Majin Vegeta Leader, which we need for that, which is really nice. There's a few more of the common uncommons, but I think what we all really care about is getting to the foils. The Dark Broly foils, man, these things look super nice. I don't know if the camera's gonna focus on it. Hopefully it does. Let me adjust that really quickly. No, we don't want to focus on it. All right, sorry guys. The camera doesn't want to focus on the Dark Broly, but I think at this point it's kind of focused. You can see just how nice these full art Dark Brolys are. Another reason I'm super excited to play the deck, but definitely not the only reason. I think the deck is actually really strong, but man, do the cards look cool. And yeah, focusing on SS4 in this, they actually did use a lot of stuff from Heroes, like I talked about. Makes it really exciting and really fun, honestly. So we have the Piggy, what is that, the 7-star Dragon Ball. The Piggy guys, weren't very impressive. I think the Ice Shenron that searches any of your negative star Dragon Balls is absolutely ridiculously strong, like in Sin, obviously, because that's the deck you'd use it in. But the Piggy stuff, man, I see a lot of people playing one copy of the Piggy stuff just because you know, you can revive it from the drop area with your leader's ultimate effect. So that is pretty good. I think I can just stop opening these for now. Just leave them in the sealed packs. So let's see what we got here. We'll just put down the non-foily stuff. And we have a baby artificial life form. Okay, this guy, I don't see him see a lot of play in the baby decks, and it kind of makes sense. I do like the fact that he's basically bottom deck removal, which is something we talked about a lot, where blue doesn't always have the best removal. Sometimes bouncing back to hand is not great, but like when you can bounce multiple cards back to hand at the same time, it's really good. But if you can bottom deck stuff, it's quite good. But the counter timing is a little awkward, especially for not stopping a counter. And the foil red Broly is very nice to grab there. So let's see what we have from this pack coming up. Nothing in terms of like SR, SPR. We do have a Super Saiyan Goku Technique Unchained. Once again, pairs well with Gogeta the Eclipser if you decide to play that route. I don't think it's too great, but it is what it is. Then we have a foil Skillus Goku, very nice to follow up the Unchained Goku, and a Dark Broly SR, very nice there. That card is actually really strong. It's just straight up removal in Dark Broly. So Dark Broly has like a blocker, they have the straight up removal, and they have a little bit of hand control in one of their other 6-drops. Dark Broly honestly really does it all, and I've talked about it a lot of times on the channel, you know, in a few videos, where Dark Broly, it seems like it's going to be a pretty solid tier 1 deck for budget. You know, you don't need a lot of the crazy mono black stuff that you need in, say, like Vegex, for example. You don't need like Koitsukai. You don't need Fu Mission Accomplished. The only real expensive card I think you need is Protector of the People. There's another Skilless Goku. But yeah, I think the only thing you really need is Protector of the People. That's just about the only expensive card you need in that deck. The rest, like some of the other 30Ks you might play that are pretty good, would be like Mirror Creator Absorbed, Fu Shrouded Mystery, but those cards have both been reprinted a decent amount of times just to put them in a more affordable market price. Another Goku Unchained, not bad at all. And again, I did do the video earlier this week talking about Gogeta not being that great, but I do, again, like in the same vein as the Garlic stuff, I do like to have you know, some rogue decks, some fun decks to play at local, stuff like that. And look at that, another Gogeta, man. This case is telling me to play this Gogeta deck, man. So we have 3 more of these premium packs. We could possibly get the SCRs, and I'm really hoping to get that, but otherwise, just talking about Dragon Ball, man, it's fun. It's really just a good time talking about Dragon Ball. Opening packs is always really fun. That's why I know people like to watch the opening content. So here we go with another pack from the premium set. We have a foil Planetouple, very nice. Actually, all you need is one of those for the baby deck. And then we have the SS4 Son Goku, Conqueror of Evil. This is one of those cards that I know just unfortunately isn't all that great, but I just really like it because 1, it's SS4 Goku, and 2, I feel like the effect is not even all that bad. Like once per turn, turning any card in your hand into a negate, and then when you play him, removal, ignoring barrier, the triple attack, the double strike. I don't know, I like it. The Unison for Dark Broly, not a lot of lists I see play the Unison, and my list at the moment doesn't actually play the Unison because you're just such a fast deck that casting this Unison usually kind of just doesn't end up doing anything. Like you'd rather just be using energy for Creator Absorbed, 4 Toas to get your cards back from the drop area to the hand. That's usually pretty strong. Whoops, almost just dropped the rest of that case, so that would have been pretty bad. But anyways, we have an SR Bardock, very nice, and a foil Yamcha. Man, they've really been doing Yamcha justice in this game. Like, you know, obviously he's never been one of the strongest characters in Dragon Ball, but I guess for any Yamcha fans out there, I wouldn't necessarily call myself a hardcore Yamcha fan, but for any Yamcha fans out there, you got to be super happy with how they've been treating Yamcha in the card game. They've been giving him a lot of really good support, a lot of really good leaders, 2 really good leaders actually. Both of his red leaders are actually quite good, so that's something to look forward to for sure. We're getting real tall in this pile here. Another foil Gogeta card. Man, they really want me to play Gogeta, huh? It's so funny considering I just did a video talking about how I don't think it's that great, but we'll definitely be building it. This is actually something I'm pretty excited about. Foil stuff for the Red Broly list. I did get the foil 4 drop earlier, so having the Kale there is definitely pretty solid. Let's see what we have in this pack coming up. Oh my goodness, SPR Gogeta. This thing's actually 25 bucks right now, and whether or not you decide to play it or not, this is actually a beautiful collector piece, which is really nice. And then a foil Gohan. If you guys saw my skillless list on the Patreon, I don't actually play skillless Gohan in the skillless Gohan deck, if that makes sense. I don't play the actual vanilla Gohan. I actually just play Kale, so you can evolve like Awakened Sister on top of her. I think that's pretty good. There's no mandatory reason to actually play the skillless Gohan. It doesn't actually, the higher dragon stuff doesn't require it. There's nothing that requires that Gohan by name. So we are on the last pack here. We once again have our Gogeta the Eclipsers. We're opening up our last packs here. Let's see if we get a secret rare. I'm really hopeful, guys. Really hoping we'll pull that secret rare. 1 Mirror Arcane Overflow. Not quite a secret rare, but that's okay. Let's go. We have 3 more packs. We have a Dark Broly foil leader. Very nice. Let's see what else we got. 2 more packs. We have another Dark Broly foil. So that puts us at 1 of the blocker foil. Or sorry, this is actually the hand control one. 1 of this one, 1 of the blocker, and 1 of the SR. So not too bad there, I guess, for starting out, I should say. Let's see what else we got. We got our last foil. Very unfortunate. Super Water of the Gods. So that's all the packs, guys. No secret rares. A little bit unfortunate there, but this was kind of fun to just talk about Dragon Ball and open packs. So again, if you do want to see more content like this, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, if you never want to see it again, let me know that as well. I know not everyone should be doing pack openings, but again, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.